Let's get to cooking. Super Bowl smorgasbord. My name is Latina Webb, and it's the Super Bowl this weekend. And you know I'm gonna be in the kitchen, and I want to share with you a few of my favorite recipes. First is better than restaurant buffalo wings, made right here in my air fryer. So good. And I also wanted to show you a Poblano pepper sauce that goes with a plethora of things. I'm gonna make a goat cheese dip two different ways. I'm gonna make a goat cheese dip with chives and maitake mushrooms. And also gonna make a goat cheese dip with jalapeño and diced pancetta. I'm gonna make shishito peppers, and we're gonna roast these in the oven with sesame oil and tamari. And when they're done, we're gonna put a little bonito flakes on top. It's the umami flavor that you're gonna get from this. It's Japanese style tuna that's thinly sliced, shaved really thin. It's gonna add that nice umami flavor to it. And we're gonna put some sesame seeds on top. So let's get to cooking. Okay, this is what you're gonna need to make the better than restaurant buffalo wings. You're gonna need a dozen wings. You're gonna need some white pepper. You're gonna need some baking powder and table salt. And put them in the bowl. Wings are in the bowl, set aside. 3/4 teaspoons of white pepper, 1 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder, a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Okay, combine these ingredients in one bowl. Now, if you want it spicier, if you put a little bit more pepper in there, you can, but it comes out perfect every time. So what you want to do is you want to spread your chicken out in your bowl so this powder onto the chicken. So we're just going to tap it on one side, and maybe I'll flip the pieces over and I'll tap it on the other side. Make sure you're getting all the sides covered. Now we're going to give them one more little toss here. Make sure everything is covered. You're going to put them in the fridge for 1 hour. Goal is to get the skin as dry as you can. So 1 hour, a couple hours in the fridge, chilling out. So in the meantime, let's make our Poblano pepper sauce. So let's get into this Poblano pepper sauce. So you're gonna need a Poblano pepper, 2 green onions, a white onion, a few cloves of garlic, olive oil, salt and pepper, and a couple sprigs of thyme. Got your onions, your Poblano pepper. You're gonna leave it just like it is, because when it's all cooked, we're gonna be able to peel the skin off quite easily and cut off the top. Get your green onion, just place those on top. And your garlic, get them out of its shell. You're just gonna leave them whole. Super easy, guys. We're just gonna roast these vegetables up in the oven, and we're gonna puree them. And it's going to be a great sauce. Okay, sprigs of thyme, just a few. It's fine, just a couple. Throw it on top. Pepper, salt, olive oil, just drizzle. A covering. Foil. Your oven for 1 hour, 375. I'll see you back. Pepper sauce out of the oven because it's been in there for an hour, but then I want to replace the oven with the shishito peppers with the sesame oil and tamari. We have the maitake mushrooms, olive oil, salt and pepper, diced pancetta. We're just going to stick these in the oven. So I just put those vegetables, the maitake mushrooms, the shishito peppers, and the pancetta in the oven, 375. And let's do 20 minutes and then we'll check it. So, Poblano peppers are coming out. Take the lid off. Wow. Looks amazing. I'll have to show you. As you can see, everything's roasted nicely. Spatula, and then we're just going to place the vegetables right into the blender. Pull your thyme to the side. You don't need it anymore, but you want to get like the onions, everything, the garlic. We're going to put everything in the blender, take the pepper out, and we're going to take the skin off and the top off of that. And we're going to place that in the blender as well. So you're just going to take the lid off. I'm going to take the skin off. Wow, pretty good. If you just go from the top to the bottom or the bottom to the top, it comes off pretty easily. But depending on the spice level, you can leave the seeds in or seeds out. We're going to leave most of the seeds in, so I'm just going to put this in the blender as well. Okay, so I have a jar. I've blended up pepper sauce really nicely, creamy and velvety. Now, The seeds are not an exact science, so I mean, you know, some peppers can be more spicy than other peppers, so use your seeds at your discretion. I love most of the seeds in here, and it's a little spicy, but it's got that nice like softness of the white onion and the green onion and the roasted garlic to sweeten it up a little bit. So it's got that spicy but little sweet side to it. That's why it's so nice. Poblano pepper sauce is mixed and ready to go. Put it in a container. Hot or cold, this sauce is versatile. It's healthy. It's good for you. You can use it for marinades for chicken, fish, vegetables, steak. You can use it for enchiladas. You can use it for tostadas. A nice little dipping sauce for your chips. How about pasta? You can use it for pasta sauce as well. And it's dairy free. So we have 2 bowls, 2 containers of Chevrie, and we have all of our prepped ingredients to make the goat cheese dips. The maitake mushrooms and the pancetta have come out of the oven, and we've chopped them up really fine. And also we have the chives that we're going to add to the maitake mushrooms, and the jalapeno that has been chopped up that'll be added to the pancetta. And we're going to add it to the goat cheese. It's going to taste really, really good. It smells so good. We just added the mushrooms to this goat cheese, now the chives. Smells so delicious. How good that looks. So you want to season to taste if you feel like it needs any kind of seasoning. Taste it. That is just perfect to me. Jalapeño. Ooh. All you bacon lovers out. You're gonna love this. Oh my gosh, I just got a whiff of that aroma. It smells amazeballs. Let's taste this. Wow, that's delicious. I was thinking like you can stuff these with jalapenos, jalapeno and pancetta dip. And I was thinking like you could also like put these on crackers and vegetable crudité. Get celery and put it in the middle of the celery. Really, really good. Crackers. I think these are really good ideas for Super Bowl. Super Bowl smorgasbord. Place it over here. Ooh, the sesame seeds on first. Hey, Luke. Sesame seeds right on here. And some bonito flakes. So when you put the bonito flakes on anything hot, it starts to like kind of move a little bit. I wonder if you can see this. I'll try to tilt the camera so you can see the bonito flakes. Look at that. So good. And bon appetit. It's good. It's really good. Let's make tortilla chips. Cassava flour tortillas are my favorite, as you know, because you can go over to my YouTube channel and check out how to make them yourself. But since I live in LA, I was fortunate enough to find this local brand called Coyotes, and they're organic and they are a wonderful brand to try out. They use the exact same ingredients I do, which is cassava flour, oil, salt, and water. So let's make some chips. I just took the tortillas and quartered them, and we're gonna fry them up in the coconut oil, and they'll be ready in a few minutes. Starting to sizzle. Already have had prepared a little plate with a little paper towel. So when you take these out of the hot oil, you can drain them a little bit. All right, you're just gonna get them a little crispy. Taking the chips out of the hot oil. Put a little salt on them. I have this Maldon salt that has like chili flakes in it. It could be good. Look at that. Ooh. That is delicious. And you guys have to try this. We're gonna make these better than restaurant chicken wings, and they've been chilling in the fridge to get as, you know, dry as possible. And now we're gonna put them in air fryer. It's been preheating for 2 minutes. And when you get them in there, you're gonna spread them out as far apart as you can. Place it in the air fryer. So I'm just gonna cook like this for 20 minutes. In the last 5, we're gonna assemble our Tabasco sauce and butter, and then we'll mix everything together after that. Oh, gonna loosen these chicken wings up. Unstick them from the sides. And then we're going to put them back in the air fryer for 5 more minutes. This is how you assemble the wings when they're almost done. We're gonna melt this butter and use a Tabasco sauce, which I have here for the original buffalo wings, or you can use Dabs or Louisiana hot sauce, your favorite sauce. And you're gonna place those things in the bowl, and then you're gonna put your cooked wings in there and toss them up, and they're ready to go. So the better than restaurant wings are done. That extra 5 minutes. The Tabasco sauce and the butter have been blended together in the... Toss the wings in the sauce. I mean, come on. You make these wings at Super Bowl or anytime in your family or with friends or family. Can you make those wings again? Better than restaurant buffalo wings. Yum. These are perfect. Perfect wings.